in wake of the whole Keke Palmer Darius Jackson situation with she said he did this, he abused her. We saw the video clips. I know a lot of people are saying other things that I will take care of later. I continually to bring up that the husband you choose is the second most important decision of your life. Your decision for the Lord Jesus Christ being the first most important decision of your life. I know we like to say we were not taught how to choose a good man. And I do agree to some extent, but after you've been on the horse seat for a couple of times, you know what's good and you know what's not, right? A lot of women are in my comments crying, "Woe is me." And you know, if you're like 18, I'm like, okay, girl, come on, let's cry together. I'll even push it to 21, even 25, because your brain is not fully developed, our brains, until we're 25. But ma'am, you're 50. You're 50 years old. So don't tell me at 50 you're still crying, woe is me, and ain't nobody taught me how to teach a good man. Okay. Now I shared about a very good friend I had who married three men and all three of them was abusive. Okay, the one we can overlook, right? We overlook one of everything over here on this channel because we are a channel of grace. One abuser, one divorce, one bum baby daddy, one big A, you know, but you can't continually make the same decision. You know what insanity is? Insanity is doing the same thing while expecting a different result. I ain't wearing my t-shirt right, babe. I was supposed to get this made. It's too big for me. Um, Somebody was in her feelings yesterday talking about all the men I've been with abuse me. One we gonna overlook. All of them? It's Tuesday morning. Good morning, to Orleans. I know, shout out to cousin sister Roberta who sent me the infamous Sylvia video. I wanted to do it, but I don't have time because my little boy wants to go to before care this morning. Because they're going on fall break. Can you imagine fall break? Ugh. So I don't have time to do it, but I wanted to do this quick video about how we need to, why women we get ourselves in these situations, right? Why you must make sure the husband you choose is a good man. Proverbs talk about a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, which means there are bad men out there. The problem with us, be sure to subscribe. Check out my Freedom Money channel. Check it out. NaNoWriMo is doing okay. I'm treading water. I want to get ahead, and I have not gotten ahead, but hopefully I will next week. The problem with women is we're very emotional. When we were kids, right? I'm 46 years old. When we were kids, and I still teach my little boy, he's 8, that stranger danger. We get 16, and all of a sudden, stranger danger go out the window. We get older, and stranger danger go out the window. You meet a strange man you don't know. You're having one night stand. You're moving him in your house. You're giving him access to your womb. Ladies, you don't understand what your womb is. If you understood what your womb is, you wouldn't give every Tom, Dick, and Harry access to your womb. Because your womb creates the world. So when you understand that your womb is the world, it creates the world, it gives life, you don't give access to every man you meet. You guard. You know, the Bible says, guard your heart with all due diligence, right? That's one of those scriptures I meditated on as a single woman. Guard my heart. Guard your womb. Protect your emotions. We meet men, we think They have their best interests at heart. We don't understand that men are hunters and they are hunting for something. Some men are hunting for a cooked meal. They're hunting for a warm house to come move in. Some are just hunting for a toilet to empty themselves in. But the first man that smile at you, you say, hey. You're thinking he's smiling at you because he has your best interest at heart. And he don't. Some men are looking for women to abuse. Some men are abusers. And when you choose an abusive man, this is a problem with us. We want to choose an abusive man and expect him not to abuse us. We want to choose a man who is not financially stable and expect him to provide a financially stable life. It's this ego we have as women that we think we can change men and we want to fix them instead of walking away. I don't care what you say, ma'am. There were red flags. You just didn't pay attention. In my book, The Naked Wife, I interviewed anywhere from 200 to 300 women. And one of the questions I asked every last one of them is, you didn't see the red flags? And you know what they all said except one, maybe two. Yeah, I saw it. I just ignored it. Or I thought it was cute. One lady say she thought her guy she was dating acting like a toddler was cute. Cute? He's not a toddler. Why do you think he's cute? The only woman in my book that was abused that said no, there were no signs, no red flags, was a woman who was married for over 20 years. She said for 20 years, he loved me, provided, protected me, and then he got on drugs and he started abusing her. She was in a shelter. She had a baby, so she had to run for her life. That's different. But every woman who are honest with themselves will tell you, there were red flags. Was it Alyssa that said, stop trying to turn red flags into red roses? There's certain things, right? You know how you meet people and you already know, I can't trust her. She's a liar. I can't be around her. She's a fake and a phony. It's the same thing with men. The problem is we're so emotional and we think we trust them. They have our best interests at heart. We think they will love us and provide for us and protect us. And this one little dirty, nasty word that we don't like to use, we don't want to judge them. And the reason why a lot of women end up in bad situations is you didn't judge the man. What does judging mean? Based on the information you have, you make a confirmed decision, an informed decision. That's what it means. My father said, pay attention to a man, what he's done with his life up to the point of him meeting you. So if he 40, he ain't got no good job, can't keep a job, or is not established, no retirement, no investments, no savings, nothing. Why would you go and attach yourselves to him? You meet a man who was accused of abuse. You gonna give him a chance? No, man. He grabbed you. You gonna overlook that? He yelled at you. He called you. One of my mentees, she said while they were dating, he would make comments about her complexion. She's a, I hate to say chocolate girl, but you know, beautiful. Ooh, she looks like a Barbie doll. Just the cutest girl ever. Remind me of my Lexi. And while they were dating, he would make comments about her complexion. I'm not overlooking that. Somebody very, 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 and yes, I have domestic violence in my family, like immediate family. Somebody in my immediate family, immediate, said the guy didn't want to go to marriage counseling. Let me close my blind. He didn't want to go to marriage counseling and you still married him? That's what I asked, sir. Wait. He told you. Everybody know you're supposed to go to premarital counseling. He didn't want to go to premarital counseling and you married him anyways? You asked to talk to me and he didn't want you to talk to me and you married him anyways? But we're just so trusting. Women, what happened? We're just so trusting. We meet a man out. You don't know nothing about him, but you bring him home to your house and expect him to protect you and be safe. You meet a strange man. You went on a first date. He invites you over to his house. You go and expect him to protect you and have your best interest at heart. I don't understand. I really do not understand, ladies, how we just meet these strange men and trust them. Well, I do understand. We're thirsty. We're desperate for love. And you meet this strange man and move him in your house with your kids. And then when I talk about it, y'all come over here on my channel and be mad at me. And I'm trying to help the young woman to make better decisions, to choose better. This is why I made that shorts. If you've been in an abusive relationship, you can't be on my channel because I'm not patty cake, lie to me. I am trying to help. How can I keep young women not to end up like Keke Palmer, who her boyfriend was dragging her and beating her months before she got pregnant, and she still went ahead and got pregnant for him? That's what I'm trying to prevent. I'm trying to keep the young woman on my channel from dating men that abuse them. Every man you dated abuse you? My girlfriend, that her last husband, I don't know if she's dead or alive. Even my father, I asked Bishop, have you seen so-and-so? Have you heard from her? Bishop been asking, have you seen so-and-so? Have you heard from her? Nobody has. We don't know if she's dead or alive. Her third husband have her stop talking to me. All three of her husband abused her. Do you know what the common denominator is? Her. If you keep doing the same thing, you will get the same result. This is why I go so hard on my channel. Vet these men, judge them, choose wisely, know what you want. Pay attention to everything. I went out with a guy once. I remember this morning I had my pinstripe suit on because I had went to a job fair that I got the information for the job I have now. And he would take food out of his plate and put on my plate. He said, "You're too skinny." I was 23, 24. I weighed about 130, 137. You think I stayed with him? You think I went out with him again? I went out with another, I was doing my hair. I went out with another guy, and he wanted me to wear weaves, curly weaves. Now, I had perm at that time. I didn't wear wigs, weaves, or anything. The most I would do is ever so often I would braid my hair. And he would want me to wear he would want me to put weave in my hair and wear it curly. You think I went out with him again? I went out with this guy who blew his nose at the table. You think I went out with him again? This other, I think he also used a fork to pick his teeth. You think I went out with him again? You have to know what you want. A lot of women were led by our emotions. Men are led by their dinglings. Women are led by our emotions. This is why you got to put your foot on your emotions and stop lying to yourself and pay attention to the red flags and run to the hills from whence cometh your help, because your help come from, because it's a G. I got to go. I absolutely love you, adore you. I will talk with you later. Love you. Leave a comment for me. Bye.